Well, the investigation is on to find out how at least a dozen trucks caught fire.
Yeah, the smoke from this fire could be seen for miles. The fire started in Holland, but this photo from a viewer showed the plume of smoke 15 miles away in Elma. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Jeff Rusak was on the scene for us tonight.
It seemed like just about everyone in Western New York could see the smoke. Videos and pictures were flooding into our newsroom. Well, here is where all that smoke came from. Draper Trucking in Holland, a garage where over a dozen tractor trailers are stored, caught fire Tuesday night and spread quickly. Neighbors in Holland knew something was wrong when they heard the explosions.
Well, I was up on Garfield Street, and then all of a sudden heard the fire alarm go off. And then a couple minutes later, heard a bunch of noise, didn't know it was an explosion, then went on the back porch and could see the black smoke this way.
18 fire departments from around Western New York responded, including the Buffalo airports. They doused foam on the building.
Well, it's comforting to know that a lot of these neighboring communities are in a similar situation, will call on us, but we have to rely on one another, especially with a small town.
Crews tried to remove one of the tractor trailers from the rubble, but it was too much, so they had to double their efforts. No one was hurt in this fire. Witnesses did hear explosions. Those were the gas tanks of the trucks and the tires. But fire crews were trying to prevent a much larger explosion. They say right next to the raging fire was a large gas tank.
I was a little concerned. The heat was getting pretty intense, so we had a concern again with the fuel tank, the large fuel tank there, so we were able to keep that cooled. That was the first priority.
As for the cause of the fire, that is still unclear. The fire chief said when he got here that the fire was so intense they really couldn't tell where it started. He says the Erie County Sheriff's Office is investigating. Reporting in Holland, Jeff Rusak, 7 Eyewitness News.